We know that Hollywood isn't known for being friendly to conservatives. Shocker, right there, breaking news. That doesn't mean there aren't conservatives in Hollywood and conservatives that are absolutely owning that industry. Our next guest knows firsthand exactly what it's like. Joining us now, the producer of the hit film Run, Hide, Fight, Dallas Sonnier. How we doing, Dallas?
We're doing great. This has been an amazing week or two and life-changing.
Well, tell us about the film. Tell us about the success. I've seen it everywhere. I've watched it myself. It's a piece of art, and it's powerful. I highly endorse going and checking it out and seeing it on any of the streaming services that it's in. But tell us, how did this film come to get made, and what has been your reaction to such a bombshell release?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've been, pushing movies from inside Hollywood and outside Hollywood for 2 decades now, and I've never had the kind of response to a movie like this, just in terms of the audience reaction and the amount of people who see it in such a short time. So really just incredible. But we made it completely independently with no help from Hollywood. With independent money from good-natured citizens who wanted to see a movie like this get made.
Wow. Well, I mean, because Hollywood didn't touch it, maybe that's why it was actually watchable, and why it was such a beautiful piece of art. I mean, truly, the way that the film is constructed and made, if you haven't watched it already, you really should. Tell us about the writing of the film, the development of it. You were clearly involved in this.
The script came to me right after the Parkland tragedy happened, and we were told that basically one of the major studios was in the process of buying the project and going to produce and finance it. After Parkland happened, they naturally backed away. That's when I got the phone call, and I knew right away I had to make the movie no matter what. So it became a personal journey and mission of mine to get this made no matter what, outside the system, with as little input from Hollywood as possible. And so we were able to make the movie so successful because of that freedom. Mm-hmm. So very proud of the movie.
No spoilers here, but can you please describe a little bit of the movie for the audience?
Yeah, it's about a young girl who's growing up in rural America. She's in a pro-gun, pro-hunting family. She is on her way to school one day. It's senior prank day, so they know they're going to, run into a lot of different pranks and confusions. And a couple of students who go to the school use that opportunity to take the school hostage in an active shooter situation. And she has an opportunity to get away and leave, but she knows the rest of her students and friends are in trouble and they're unaware of what's happening. So she takes on the personal responsibility and has the mental toughness to really go back into the school, fight back, save her peers, and hopefully win the day.
It's an incredible film that shows exactly how powerful family is and exactly how powerful doing the right thing is. The right thing was done to your movie on Rotten Tomatoes. I want to throw up your Rotten Tomatoes score here on the screen. You can see here 93% audience approval, 25% critic approval. What do you think about that?
I love it. It's such a badge of honor. To have the audience score that high is all I care about. And the critics, they're from such a far left, extreme point of view that I think, to use a word they love to use so much, I think it's a systemic problem of the critics, and I don't think it's a single issue. I think it's across the board. They were reviewing and critiquing the subject material and the perceived politics of the movie and the people who made it.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The people who did make that was the Daily Wire, partnered with you, right? And it's pretty great to have such a powerhouse be able to produce a film like this and partner with you, right? We only have about 30 seconds left, but that's pretty wonderful.
It was great. I've known Ben and the Daily Wire guys for about a year or two now, and the movie was not made with them. But when we were seeking distribution and not receiving the input we were hoping for, I reached out to them, and they were happy to release it. We made a deal, and the movie has reached more people in 3 weeks than any of my movies ever.
Just awesome. I mean, what a way to fight the culture war. Just amazing.
Unbelievable.
It's inspiring. Let me know when you're making the next one. Let me know when you're making the web. If you need an extra, if you need Confidence Man #2, I'm your guy.
Yeah, you're in. We'll draft you in for sure.
Thank you so much for joining us. Go check out Run, Hide, Fight. Just an absolute powerful, powerful powerhouse of a movie.
Thanks for having me.